This month, and really for the rest of the year, we're going to be looking at 2019 as a point of comparison because 2020 stopped being helpful right around March. This past month, we saw 73.9% more signed contracts for resale properties than in March of 2019. An unbelievable month, a really strong month for signed contracts, so strong in fact that it's historically significant. This is the most signed contracts in at least 11 years for any month, not just March. For any month in at least 11 years, there's never been this many signed contracts for resale properties. And we're seeing this kind of throughout the market. The luxury market, which is properties asking $4 million or more, is on a 9-week streak of over 30 properties going into contract. In this 9 weeks, we've seen 340 luxury homes go into contract for an aggregate asking price of over $2.86 billion. And looking at these huge signed contracts numbers throughout the market, it starts to be really important to compare it to how many properties are there actually available to purchase. Last month, we saw 21.9% of all of the resale homes available on the market go into contract. That would mean that in 4.5 months, if no new properties were added to the market, there'd be nothing to buy in all of Manhattan. Unbelievable. We call this the absorption rate, and 6 months of inventory is the break even. Above 6 months of inventory is a buyer's market, below 6 months of inventory is a seller's market. So 4.5 months, we're pretty solidly in a seller's market, which I don't think many people would have expected by this point. Looking to March of 2019, we had about 7.3 months of inventory, which is pretty solidly a buyer's market, which again, not a surprise. Most people would agree, everybody would pretty much agree, we were in a buyer's market at that point. Jumping into these numbers even more, you can see really the story of how this market has just completely turned. It's really an amazing thing. 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms are pretty much the bulk of what happens in Manhattan. Sure, there are studios that sell, sure there are 3 bedrooms or larger that sell, but those are not a huge part of the market. 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms are about, in any given month, it's about 70% of the market. So the huge majority of sales, they're 1 bedrooms and 2 bedrooms. Last month, we saw 26.4% of all of the resale 1 bedrooms on the market go into contract. That means that if no new 1 bedrooms came to market, we would run out of all 1 bedrooms in the entirety of Manhattan in less than 4 months. And 2 bedrooms weren't too far behind. We saw 24% of all resale 2 bedrooms go into contract last month. And in a month of absolutely crazy statistics, the craziest one I think is in the Upper West Side. We saw 31.8% of all resale properties on the market go into contract. That means that in about 3 months, if no new properties came on the market in the Upper West Side, there'd be nothing to buy. You could not buy in the Upper West Side. Take a look at the tables that follow. Let me know if you have any questions, and no matter what, have a great day.